Hello Wargamers and welcome to Steel Division Normandy 44 as I reveal everything there is to know about the game so far. It was only announced yesterday, but I've found out a few bits and pieces and I'm going to go over those today. And while I'm going over them, we'll be having a look at some of the screenshots that have been released for the new game. Yes, folks, Eugen Systems, the creators of the Wargame series and R.U.S.E, together with Paradox Interactive, are bringing out a tactical-based RTS strategy game focused on real-time divisional level warfare. The game will be out sometime during 2017 with no specific release date as yet. Steel Division Normandy 44 will be set after D-Day, the actual beach landing not being included, and is set up to be an authentic real-time tactical game, as you might expect from Eugen. Combat takes place at the division level though, and you will pick from a number of Allied and Axis divisions that fought in northern France post D-Day. Each division, such as the US 101st Airborne and the German 12th SS, will have their own unique unit makeup and playstyle. Nations known to be in the game include England, France, Poland, Canada, Scotland and of course Germany. Some nations will have multiple divisions to choose from, falling into the broad categories of armoured, mechanised or infantry divisions. From your divisions you will prepare your battle group of 30 to 40 sets of units to take onto the battlefield and play in real time. Units such as the super heavy Tiger tank and the American Sherman will be controlled individually, and the infantry that will be controlled as a small group of around 10 riflemen or a machine gun crew. There will be a single player campaign, skirmish, multiplayer ranked and casual and a massive 10v10 mode. Eugen has promised a, in quotes, tremendous number of maps, although the map numbers and types have been an issue in previous war games due to the lack of a map editor or map modding in their games so far. The battles in Steel Division will take place in 3 phases. Certain units from your battle group will be deployed in certain phases depending on their strategic speed. So you will not be able to rush the map off the start with a heavy armoured column in the first phase when only your swiftest and lightest units will be available. For example, the US 101st Airborne will be able to deploy quality infantry in phase 1 and seize a lot of ground quickly. However, the 101st will not have much support coming in later phases, meaning they will have to hold ground against the German Panzer division that will be initially weak in the first phase until the arrival of their super heavies in later phases, with each phase counting when calculating ultimate victory. A further game mechanic, stress, will play a part in the game. For example, light infantry under heavy fire from a heavy machine gun can be pinned down and unable to move or fight effectively. It will also be possible to force a unit to take so much stress that they will withdraw from the battlefield, or at least to a potentially safer or more defensive location. It will also be possible to actually capture enemy units by surrounding them and forcing them to surrender. Factors influencing stress will be the terrain type, position, experience and leadership. The terrain, as always in war games, will play a huge role in the game, and using terrain and cover effectively will be essential. Normandy, of course, is famed for its many dense hedgerows where units can take up strong defensive positions, as well as multiple villages and towns where buildings will be fully destructible. Forested areas will allow your infantry to pass and set up defences, with lighter forested areas and orchards allowing for the passage of armour. Line of sight and positioning of units will be all important for you to make the correct tactical decisions. Unit experience will play an important part in the game. The unit experience, however, will be chosen when composing your battle group before the battle begins rather than being an in-game levelling system. Bringing experienced units to your battlefield, however, will cost more, but will impact on a unit's ability to withstand stress and keep fighting. Specialist command units will be available, which will add an extra experience level to units within their radius. Units near to command units will also ignore the normal penalty, for being encircled enabling you to employ attacks behind enemy lines. Aircraft, including fighters, close air support and light bombers, will be in the game, and these will be called in from off the map, but once in game will be fully controllable. Commanders will also be able to call in off-map artillery strikes as well as naval bombardments on coastal maps. So, a few exciting changes to the Wargame series with this new game, and a few of the old mechanics still in there as well. We're going to be a bit of a mixture of both, but it looks like they're definitely changing it up a bit for this new Wargame in the series. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you are, and I'm going to be bringing you all the updates and news about this new game as and when they come out. So please do give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and put in the comments below what you're thinking about this new game, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.